To have the old man in the mountain, but he collapsed.
Oh no.
He was a granite face on the side of a mountain, but he collapsed.
Oh.
Okay.
Erosion.
Exactly.
Time comes for us all.
Including the old man on the mountain. He's still on our license plates though.
Okay.
So we can't let him go yet. Now, Cooking Light is bringing us a really fantastic 13-piece stainless steel cutlery set with an organizer. So whether you need a fantastic knife set on the go or a refresh in your kitchen, this is how you do it, because for under $30, you get all the great quality of these beautiful knives, and you get the organizer, so it keeps everything nice and protected and safe.
Yep.
First day at $29.99, you're saving $20 today, but we are at final quantities and no reorders. And we have two color choices. You choose by the handle. So that is the red option that Chef Jeremy is showing you. And then we do have the black option as well. Now, Chef Jeremy,
yes.
I'm going to let you take it away because
Okay.
I know you started your career selling knives.
Selling knives. I sure did. It was my high school job. I used to go to the county fair, demonstrate knives, and then I was cooking at the sausage stand also outside.
Love
chopping.
that.
Well, I wasn't cooking yet. I started off just chopping all the peppers and onions. So
Got it.
Okay.
Until they trusted you more.
Until they finally trusted me more. So this is a set of knives that you can store in your drawer, and it has a holder. So instead of having a knife, maybe you don't have countertop space because you have all those wonderful green pan appliances, or your Vitamix and your mixers and dicers. So this is a way that you can store all of these knives.
Wow.
13 pieces. That's 12 knives and the stand. You can also take this out and clean it.
Great.
So if anything gets on there, and let me go through the knives real quick.
Please.
Because I start off, it's a 7-inch chef's knife.
Okay.
So maybe an 8-inch is kind of too big. Maybe you don't want that big 8-inch knife. So this gives
This
you
is the biggest cucumber I've ever seen.
these are English cucumbers. I like them. So this allows you, now they are razor sharp. Cooking Light, this is the same Cooking Light magazine that we love.
Yes.
That's given us recipes and health tips for years. So they made this knife set, which are basically the most used knives, whether you're slicing or whether you're mincing or whether you're chopping here. It's just an easy, you touch it, it cuts it. It is a nice sharp knife. Okay. That's number one.
Wow.
That is a great value. That's worth 30 bucks in my opinion
Yeah,
for the one knife.
honestly.
Okay, number two, here's a nice fruit knife.
Okay.
Maybe you want to slice an apple. Okay, this is our 5-inch knife. Sometimes you want a slightly flexible knife, okay? Like if you're doing a mango. Let me show you two ways to cut a mango.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah, go right around. Now this one isn't fully ripe. This one's a little bit hard, but that's okay for demonstration's sake. It allows you to go around the edges there.
Okay.
Then this is what us chefs, we just nibble on that stuff. That's for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever had mango sticky rice? It's like my all-time
love it.
favorite from Thailand.
Oh, love it. Okay, so you can slice these into pieces like this, and then here's why you want a flexible knife, because you can come down here and just kind of do this little fillet, same way you can fillet fish and things like that. And there's my little piece. Or you could do this thing where you cut. Now I'm just going to do it down here. I'm so used to it.
I've done it this way.
And you go like this, and you go like this, and like this, and like this, and then you turn it inside out, and you just kind of eat it like that.
Yeah, that's
Just
my favorite way. You
go
just
there.
like, take it to the couch and snack on it.
Yeah, and then of course, like when I go to Mexico, they hit it with lime and a little bit of chili powder and stuff like that. Tahini, actually. Okay.
Now I need to go buy mango. That sounds amazing.
Now
okay,
here,
next.
Okay, a 7-inch carving knife. So again, if you need a good knife, Thanksgiving, maybe you have a pork roast, a ham, a turkey. It's just a nice, non-serrated. I can cut. Let me show you how paper thin I can cut. So I can cut like this. All right, and maybe if you have a friend over who's like, I just want a tiny little sliver.
Yep.
Okay, let me just give you a tiny little sliver. How's that? Is that tiny?
That's pretty good.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
And also great for steaks and stuff. I got a steak knife coming up here too. Okay.
Amazing. Okay.
Next knife, every kitchen should have a good paring knife.
Okay.
I love this one because it's a nice small, it's about the size of your finger.
Yep.
See there? So it's just a perfect little size knife, because you may want to get in here and just cut the bell pepper stem out.
Yes.
Maybe you want to take the husks out of strawberries or cut an avocado in half. So again, the right knife for the right job. Now you can do your stuffed bell peppers. Don't use this big old 7-inch knife for that.
Right.
That's why you have this.
I also love the handles as we're going through each of them. It's a really great grip, it seems like.
Sure, they're ergonomically designed so you can hold on to it nice and easy. Whether you pinch it here, there's a couple of ways to hold a knife. So I can hold it here in my hand like this comfortably. Okay, or you can hold it here where you pinch it there.
Okay.
And some people even do this.
That's what I usually
do.
do.
And you have your finger on the blade, which I kind of like when you're doing bread.
Right.
When you're doing tomato, a little thicker piece. I was trying to do extra thin here. This is actually
Sliver of bread.
This is soft in the middle, see there?
Oh, wow.
And hard. If you don't have a bread knife, what happens is when you go to cut it, let me
Right.
flip this over like the back of the knife, you end up squashing it.
Yep.
You wind up with breadsticks. If you put that in your toaster, you set up smoke signals.
Yes.
So don't do that. Use a bread knife.
I can't believe we've only gone through 5 knives. You're getting
Yes.
12 knives
12
plus the
knives.
organizer. So many of us, we are using knives that are not sharp enough. We are using knives that are kind of unsafe at this point. Or maybe they're getting a little rusty, right? We need a new knife set. For $30, you have an instant refresh. So call us 800-500-7590. What's this one called?
So this is our Santoku knife. Now, Santoku knife means 3 virtues. So that's whether you're slicing long ways like
Okay.
this, or whether you are mincing like this, or whether you're chopping like this.
Okay.
3 virtues. It also has those scalloped blades on there.
Yes.
So if you're doing something hard like a potato or a sweet potato or yam, it allows you to sort of pass through. Now this is a raw carrot,
that.
okay? I'm not telling you to cut your carrots like
That's how
this.
sharp these
but
are.
that's how sharp these really are. They're beautiful knives. It's all you really need in the kitchen. And then on top of those knives there, you are going to get a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steak knives.
Oh, great. So when you have people over and they're all eating some delicious steak,
Yeah.
they have amazing steak knives.
Just like that. Now this steak needs to be cooked to the Rick Roman.
We need the meter.
I
the
need your meat
thermometer.
meter. What happened?
We won't eat this one.
This is like one of my friends from France that moved over. This is like they eat their steak. They call it bleu.
Yeah?
Bleu. You Americans, you overcook your steak. It's exactly how my buddy
Hey,
Bree sounds.
You can do a nice French accent even if you can't do Minnesota.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't do Minnesota, but anyhow, good set of steak knives. I always recommend hand washing your knives. If these go in
Okay.
the dishwasher, they're not going to fall apart. Fine. I just always recommend hand washing knives.
Right, just to kind of maintain the quality
Yeah.
of the knife. It's amazing. You have 2 different color choices to go with. This is the whole set of black. This could slide right into your drawer, so you don't have to worry about taking up your space of your kind of utensil container.
Right.
Now you have this completely. You can also take it on the go or take it outside if you're going to be doing some grilling. Just take this whole thing outside with you. Take it camping, take it for the RV, wherever you need to go. It's a 40% savings. Should be $50. You can see why. The quality that you're getting, the amount of knives. Here are all of the knives that you're getting, plus the organizer. Even if you think about this, like $5 for the organizer,
Yeah.
it would be $2.08 per knife
Yeah,
if you did that.
that's crazy. That's
crazy?
such a great value. That's why I love shopping on Q2 on Saturdays.
I
Get
know,
on,
it's
get on
good
good
clearance
bargains.
prices.
Love it, yeah.
Really good bargains. All right, Chef Jeremy, thank you so much. We're going to see you in just a little bit.
Thanks.
And Chef